It is a beautiful morning or afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to 101 Wealth Creators. My name is Eric. And today, it's still the season for application of DV Visa Lottery. And you can't miss this chance if your dream has always been to go to the US. So that's why everyone is trying to bring this discussion on the board that if your dream has always been to go to the United States, then this is the right time to do the application. I did some video, guys. You can go back and check onto it on some of the requirements for you to apply for your visa lottery. But still, people have been getting into my DM and email that they're struggling to do the application on how to do application. I'll tell you one thing. If you are in Africa, you can go to these cyber cafes where they do, you can send your email and stuff. Just go there and tell them that you're trying to apply for visa lottery. They will help you. It's only that they'll charge you small fee to help you do the application. That's what I know. But the whole package of visa thing, as I said in our previous video, it's still free. And today, I want to show an illustration and try to show the guys who have been asking me how to go about it and fill the form. I want us to try and explain to you on the real form how it's done, and then you can follow that and do it at your own pace. Well, so long as you have the internet, you do it within 60 minutes, finish it all at once and submit it. It's not hard. I still say that if you are so much interested onto it, make sure you have the passport, because they always ask for the passport number. So make sure you have the passport, but still make sure that you jump in and fill it. So I'm gonna go on to, as I said, the portal. It's a dvprogram.state.gov. Just type in dvprogram.state.gov. If you go there, it will bring you this window. And on this window, it has div instructions, and then photo sample, and then entry form. And that's where we want to go, because I want to try and show you how you can do the application. So if you click it over there, then it will bring you to electronic diversity visa entry form. And when you get there, it brings you authentication code. So here you just type in this number, the letters that you've been given with the numbers, just to show that you are not a robot, So it's ADP 886, and then you submit that. After you submit that, it will bring you the form, and it will bring you first thing that you have to fill in. Okay, so for example, now part one, that is entrant information. That's the person who is trying to apply. So it brings you the first name, I mean the last name. So the last name, like for example, mine will be War, and then the first name, mine will be Eric, and then the last name will be Jim. After you fill that, they'll come and ask you what's your gender. I'm a male. If you're a lady, you'll say I'm a lady, I'm a female. And then your date of birth, I'll put in month, this is just an example, 06, let me say 13, then here, let me say 1980. Just an example. And then it will come and ask you, after you enter that, it will come and ask you, where were you born? Where were you born? That is the country of your origin, okay? The native country, you remember. So birth city, let's say I was born in Nairobi, okay? And then if it's a non-birth city, just say, if it's a non, then you have to click in that. And then the country of origin, that's the country where you come from, your native country. Okay. So let me see. I'm trying to create space here. So we select the native country, and let me say, for example, as me, that will be, well, that will be where? You guys can guess. You guys can guess. Yeah, there we go. As for me, that will be Kenya. And then country of eligibility, make sure you read everything. Your country of eligibility will normally be the same as your country of birth. Your country of eligibility is not related to where you live. If you were born in a country that is not eligible for leave, please, you know. So are you claiming eligibility based on the country where you were born? You say yes. So you click yes, it's automatically. And then you go, if not, you must enter the country where you claim eligibility. So if you are not from the same country, then you enter that. And then passport, now we come to passport. So they say in order to submit an entry for diversity visa program, you must currently possess a valid unexpired passport from the country of your nationality, unless exempt, see below. Place answer A or B. Okay. So here, always you want to make sure that you are fully equipped with everything that is required. Okay. So if some people say you can fill it without a passport, but I will still insist that make sure you are fully equipped without a passport, because you never know. What if they always say, if these people, if the way of categorizing or choosing, they will say people with passport, put them this side, people without passport, put them this side, and then they give priority to people with passport first. What if that one eliminates you from the word go? So make sure you have a passport. And then so the person who is applying, the person, if it is the father of the family, or yeah, if the father of the family, then they make sure they have the passport. Okay. So again, passport information, your last name again, Oduor, and then you come to the first name, Eric, and then you come to the middle name, let's say Otieno. Okay. Yeah, Otieno, sorry, Otieno. Okay. And then passport number. Now, where your passport number, you put your passport number on the passport number. And then you come passport expiration date. It's always there. I think it's at the back or somewhere on your passport. There is expiration date. So you key in your expiration date of your passport. Okay. And then country of stroke authority of issuance, the country where the passport was issued. Let's say, for example, mine will be same thing, it will be Kenya. So you make sure you put in the country of origin for your passport. Okay. After you key in that, and then passport exemption. On B, that is B now, I'm not required to submit passport information because I'm stateless, or a national of a communist controlled country, unable to obtain passport, I've received an individual waiver. So that's why I say, like, make sure you have your passport, and just make sure you have everything packed together, the passport, all the information required, so that when you fill it with the passport. So it's an exemption. You can always also fill it. If some people say you can fill it without the passport, but I would say make sure you have your passport, and then entrant photo. The photo must be submitted at the same time EDV entry. The photo that do not comply with the specification including but not limited to presence of the photo in bracket must be taken in last 6 months. Okay, so you must make sure that the photo is complying with the size and all that stuff, and you should have taken it within the last taken it within 6 months of the time that you're giving the application. Okay, so we have all that information. You can read and follow the instructions given, and then you must use one of the following method to enter an image into EV. Okay, take a new digital photo, use a digital scan to scan a recent photo. Okay, so they're just telling you, and this is the link. So this link, it's for the instruction and example page. Okay, so that will just show you how the photo is required and how you should upload your photo. Okay, and then they'll tell you choose the photo. Okay, so after you have the photo, let's say on your desktop or your document in your computer, when you click that, it will take you there, and then when it takes you there, you automatically click the photo. I mean, click on the photo and then upload. Okay, I don't have the photo because I'm giving an example, so I don't have the photo, but you just give that and then upload. Okay, and then we move down and we have mailing address in care of optional. So you give your mailing address, okay, where you are based. Okay, and then you come to the city stroke town. Are you from where are you from? Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, Eldoret, and all that. And then give your zip code. You must know your zip code of your area. You know, man, I know mine was like 40, 100. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so you make sure you give that zip code, and then the country, again, the country where that is, you fill in that one. Mine will be Kenya, and then we continue country where you live today. Where do you live today? You live where? You live in Kenya. Yeah, you will put that name of the country where you live in. And then phone number, it's optional, but I'll encourage you to put your phone number. And then 12, they are talking about email address, e.g. ericotieno20@gmail.com. Make sure you fill that, okay? Like, for example, mine will be ericotieno20@gmail.com. I put it there because I know people will have questions. So if you have any question concerning the application and filling the form, there is my email, okay? You can contact me through that email. You'll have it over there. And then you just confirm Eric Otieno 20@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. So after you fill that, then we continue with filling of the form, and then what is the highest level of education you've achieved as of today. So here you highlight what is your highest. Have you gone through primary school only? You highlight that. If you have, you just highlight that it's primary. Okay? If you've gone through high school, you just highlight high school. If it is a high school degree, vocational training, some universities of course, university degree, some graduate, master's level. So each and every level. So any level of education that you've achieved, you just put it over there. Okay. And then, as they said, you remember I said from our previous failing, I said that they are saying that your minimally should be high school, okay, or you've worked for some given time of year. They said like here now they say they're still insisting that you must have a minimum of a high school diploma reflecting the completion of full course of study, okay, into bracket vocational or equivalency degree are not acceptable, or be a skilled work in an occupation that requires at least 2 years of training or experience to qualify. So you can still go down on this and look at all that or ask your question. And then, yeah, so you must make sure you have the required education and just highlight what you have, okay? What is your current marital status? Yeah, guys, this is where people miss it. If you miss it here at some point, people who are married, then you are in problems. Because let's say, for example, you are married and you don't add your spouse as, or you don't say that you're married, then when it will get to a point, let's say, for example, you are blessed and you're selected to be a winner of the lottery, then your wife can't come because you didn't claim them, you didn't fill them at the first place. So it will put you in a very awkward situation, you know. So let's say married and my spouse is not a US citizen, no fully permanent, married and my wife. So let's say, for example, you're coming from third world country, so married and my wife is not a US citizen. If your wife is US citizen, say all that you are. If you are not married, so be it. If you are divorced, say you are divorced, okay? Okay. Yeah, so and then yeah, just say you are married. And then number 15, talk of number of children. How many children do you have? Okay, you have 5. Say I have 5. Okay, and then children include all biological children, legally adopted children, and stepchildren who are unmarried and under the age of 21 on the date of the submission. It's date you submit your entry. So your kid must be below 21, the ones that you fill here. If they're above 21, then you can't add them. But they're below 21 by the time you fill this form, then make sure you add them. And then continue. Just click continue and then it ripped me off. Okay, so you will continue and then fill all their requirements, okay? And then after that, you continue, okay? I think mine can't enter the page because I'm not finished filling. But that's it. You make sure you fill everything. And after you fill everything, then it will take you over there. And that's how you fill it, guys. If for guys who are struggling with filling the form, it's a pretty easy form. And the only hard part that always gives people a hard time is attaching the photos. And just as I told you on previous video, the guys who have not watched my previous video, just go to, let's say, the cyber or photo studio and tell them you want them to take a photo of you for the passport size for application of passport or DV visa lottery. Most of them know the required standard and they'll help you. Okay, guys? Yeah, so to the guys who told me they had struggle filling the form, I think that one is gonna help you a lot. And I have my email on on what we've been trying to fill out on the sample. If you have any questions, don't you hesitate to get to me in this period of application. So that, as we always say, if you've always had a dream of going to the land of milk and honey, then this is the time. The land of the free, then this is the time. Otherwise, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Until I see you next time, it's your boy Eric, and